live from Koca Chiropractic Clinic in Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm from Fargo, and this is Dr. B. He's a beauty.
But you got to say, welcome to
Shift Happenz.
Week number
95.
Which is the year I graduated, so it's a good number.
Nice.
It was fate. So I'll talk to you about my daughter. She is 14.
Look how she just took control.
Yeah.
She's ready to go.
She's just like, I want to do this right now.
We're just gonna do this. We're not gonna wait around. So if we had to wait around, we'd just be here all day. So my daughter's 14, and when she was younger, she had tons of ear infections and strep throat type things, you know, different throat infections. She was on every antibiotic there was. She can't take amoxicillin anymore. She can't take Z-Pak or Augmentin. She's resistant to all those things now. But when she was 10,
she would be unlucky, according to them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Must be genetic.
Yes, because I didn't know any better, and she was fully immunized, and now I know better, of course. But she was really, really sick there for a while, even more sick than normal, and she couldn't even get off the couch for 4 days. Wasn't eating. She had white pus pockets in her throat that were bursting and bleeding, and she was just a mess.
She needed more drugs.
Yeah, so they finally suggested to take her tonsils and her adenoids out, and maybe that'll help with the ear infections and the throat infections. And I wasn't getting
She had extra organs?
Yeah, drugs don't work, so next step is surgery.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but obviously the organs weren't necessary.
Yeah.
Not her, extra. Bonus round, yeah.
So no other alternatives were given to me. It was just, this is what we're going to do. So October of 2007, that's what we did. And from that next January to May, she had 4 double ear infections. They just kept coming back and coming back. And in June of that year, I had applied and gotten a job with Dr. Barton at his new office at Core Health Chiro in Fargo. And we got adjusted for the first time. And she, well, 4 years later, she's never had another ear infection again. She's never been on another.
So she was now lucky. Lucky.
Yes.
It was a miracle.
Yes. Yes. So
There was a lot of miracles in Fargo.
I know.
Yeah. Well, you had a miracle last week.
Yeah.
Which is really today, but we're showing this video this a week later. That's why I said that. See the look on your face? I confused you. So
You do that often. You go off on these tangents. We're here. Dr. Coach is here, and there's no way to get it there. Is that why whenever I watch this, you're just looking straight at it going?
Anyway, keep going, Kelly.
So yeah, so I just want everybody to just know and just tell the story that, you know, I mean, my daughter had to suffer for years and years and fell behind in school because she was always at home sick. I had to miss tons of work, and actually at one point I had to pay my work because I was so far over my vacation time that I actually had to pay them. So
Wait a minute, you were paying your work,
crazy.
plus you were paying the ERDs to pump chemicals in your child.
I know, and I was working for Aetna Insurance too, by the way. And so, anyway,
That system.
So yeah,
Well done.
but thankfully I found this guy who's my hero, and he's the best. So everything's changed, and yes, she still gets sick sometimes, but you know, you can only do so much because I mean, she had all of her vaccinations. She was on every drug there was. Her teeth actually grew in yellow, and they have rings like a tree on them, and there's nothing we can do about it. They can't be bleached. They're ruined. She'll have to...
From the medications.
From the medications, from all the drugs she was on.
So when you ask the ERDs about the medications and the yellow and the rings, what do they say?
Well, I didn't know anything about that. I just thought that that was normal, but I talked to a dentist one time, and he's like, Kelly, that's from all the medications she was on. I'm like, oh, okay. That's super. So I had no idea. So are the medical doctors going to pay for a new set of teeth for her? Probably not. But yeah, so just tell everybody you can that, you know, just let people know and let parents know that, you know, just try something natural like chiropractic, because it can change anyone's life if they just, you know, give it a chance and just have faith. Miracles can happen.
So unless you want, you know, kids with yellow rings around their teeth, like trees, like, are you kidding me? That's insane.
Yeah.
Why have that not only destroy the inside, but also something that's going to be a part of her for the rest of her life?
Right.
It's damaged her for the long haul.
Right.
And it screwed up her immune system, it screwed up her life, and fortunately now she has Dr. Justin here. So take care of her, get her adjusted, be happy, be healthy, because getting adjusted is key
Yeah, and it's the education. She learned some things. She probably did her own research on some things, I would assume, and found out these things. So do your research. Don't take, like we talked about, I know if some people have seen the vaccine video, don't take any doctors, even ours. Do your own research. We're going to give you little tidbits of things, but go out and do your research. Find these resources, do the research and figure things out so that you can make the best decision for your kids. Because ultimately, you are responsible for what goes on. Just like in this case, unfortunately, that's what happened, and it's going to be a part of her life for the rest of her life. But she's able to make better decisions now to keep her quality of life at a very high level for the rest of her life now.
And now that her kids in the future will be happier and healthier because of the decisions and the education she has now.
Exactly.
So, Dr. Koca, bye. Okay, see ya. See you guys next week.